First, include the standard input output header file as include as stdio.h and include the standard library header file as include standard library.h and include the string functions header file as include string.h and begin definition of struct node and declare a typedef alias node using typedef function typedef struct node. Declare an array of 100 characters named URL inside each node. Character of URL of 100 size. Declare two pointers inside the struct previous and next. Struct node of previous comma next. In the struct definition and create alias node for struct node. Next, declare three global node pointers and initialize them to null. Node head equal to null and tail tail equal to null and current pointer equal to null. Next is define the function create node using node star of create node of character URL of array. Allocate memory for one node using malloc. No start new node equal to malloc size of node. Check if malloc fail return null. If new node is equivalent to null and print an error message to the allocation failed. Printf error memory allocation failed. Terminate the program with the status of 1 exit of 1 and end the if condition and copy the input string URL into the node URL array. String copy of new node to URL comma URL. Initiate the new nodes previous and next pointers to null. New node of previous equal to null to new node of next equal to null, and return the pointer to create initialized node. Return new node and end the create node function, and define the visit page which has page to history and set it as a current using void visit page of the URL. Create a node for the passed URL by calling create node of new node equal to create node of URL, and check if the list is empty. If head is equivalent to null, and if the list is empty, set head and tail and current to the new node. Head equal to tail equal to current equal to new node. Else branch if non-empty list. Else link the current last node forward to new node. Tail to next equal to new node. Link the new nodes previous to old new node previous equal to tail, and update tail is equal to last node. That means tail equal to new node. Set current to the new node. That means current equal to tail, and close the else and output for a confirmation that is URL was visited. Printf visited percentage slash n comma URL, and in the visit page define the display history to print all story URL from the head to tail. Void display history display history. Check if history is empty. If head is equivalent to null, in print the user history is empty. Printf of history is empty, and return end if, and create a local temporary instance to head node of temporary equal to head, and print the header for the history listening. Printf of browser history, loop through the list until temporary becomes null using while loop. While temporary is not equal to null, and print the URL stored in the current node using printf percentage s slash n comma temporary to URL, and move the forward to the next node using to temporary to next. Close the while loop. Also display history. Define the delete page to locate and remove node with the URL void delete page of character URL. Initialize the search pointer temporary to the head node temp equal to head and loop while temporary is not equal to null and current node does not match the target. Means using while loop while temp is not equal to null ampersand of string compare of temp to URL comma u is not equal to 0. To search a pointer to the next node using the temporary variable temporary equal to temp to next. If we reach the end, temporary is null. If temp is equal to null, print the page is not found using printf page found, and exit the delete page is written, and in the if loop. If the node to delete to the head, move to the head using the if loop. If temporary is equal to head and head equal to head to next, the node is delete is the tile, move tile to the previous node. If temp is equivalent to tile equal to tile to previous. If there is previous node set is next pointer to skip temporary variable. If temp to previous temp to previous to next equal to temp to next. If there is a next node, set previous pointer to skip temporary variable. If temporary to next temporary to next to previous equal to temporary to previous. The deleted node was current page update current if current is equivalent to temporary current equal to head and release the memory for the deleted node using the free function free of temp. Confirm the deletion to the user using the printf delete percentage s slash n comma url in the current delete page and define the linear search to find the URL and print the first basic position in the void linear search of character URL initialize to head temp equal to head position counter starting at 1 in position equal to 1 loop through the all nodes until temporary becomes null using while temp is not equal to null. Compare the current node's URL with the target if string compare of temporary to URL comma URL is equivalent to 0. If matches, print the position. Printf website found at position percentage d slash n position and exit the function successfully return and end the if and advance to the next node using the temporary is equal to temp to next and increment the position and end the while loop and if loop finish without finding a match print the website is not found. Printf website not found the linear search. Define the bubble chart. White bubble chart. If list is empty, nothing to sort. If head is equivalent to null, return. Flag used by bubble chart to detect the pass swaps in swap. Pointer used to traverse nodes during the each pass. No star PTR 1. Mark the boundary of the shorted position. No star LPTR equal to null. Start the do while loop. Ensure that at least one pass occurs. Reset swapped at start of pass. Swap equal to 0 and PTR is equal to head. Through the list up to LPTR comparing page PTR1 and PTR2 next. 5 PTR1 to next is not equal to LPTR. If PTR1 is URL is greater than the new node, if strcmp of PTR1 to URL, comma PTR1 to next to URL is greater than 0, temporary to hold one URL while swapping cat temp of 100. Copy current URL into temporary string copy of temp comma PTR1 to URL. Copy the new node URL into current node. String copy PTR1 to URL, comma PTR1 to next to URL. Write a original current URL into the new node strcpy PTR1 to next to URL, comma temporary. Now the swap count is equal to 1. swapped equal to 1, and if advanced PTR is continued to next pay, PTR 1 equal to PTR 1 to next. In the while loop, and update the LPTR to the last node. LPTR equal to PTR 1. Continue the process while swap while swap print the history sorted. Printf history sort alpha alphabetically and end the bubble chart. Define the move forward to the current to current next. In the while move forward check current is not equal to null if current 9% of current to next. Set current to the next pointer. Current equal to current to next. Print the new current page URL. Printf move forward percentage s slash n comma current URL and else branch when forward movement. User is not forward page. Printf no for history and if and move forward. Define the move backward to move current to current previous if possible. Why backward ensure current exit and has a previous if current m% of current to previous set current to the previous node. Current equal to current to previous. Print the new current page URL. Printf move backward percentage s slash n comma current to URL else branch when backward movement is not possible, else notify user there is no previous space, printf no, no backward history, end if and L backward. Define the clear history, free all nodes and reset list pointers. Void clear history, start and temporary at head to the nodes to free. Node temporary equal to head while loop until all nodes are proceed while temporary is not equal to null. Save temporary to next before temporary after free. Node next equal to temporary to next. Free the current node memory. Free temp and move to the next node using the saved pointer temporary equal to next and end the while loop and reset global list pointer to the null, head equal to tile equal to current equal to null. Inform the users the history has been cleared. Printf all history here and in the clear history. Define the current define the show current page by show current page. Check if current pointed to the node. If current is not equal to null, print the URL of the current open page. Printf of current page percentages slash n comma current URL and else branch when current is null, else print the no page is currently open. Printf page is currently open and if Also show current page, program entry point main function in main, local variable to show the user menu selection in choice, local buffer to the show enter URL, character URL of 100. Start the do while loop. Menu will display repeatedly until exit choice. Do print the menu header with the blank line for spacing. Print printf of dash browser history manager output menu option 1 printf of visit page menu option 2 delete page printf of delete page option 3 is display history is display history option 4 search website using linear search 4 search website option 5 is short history 5 short history short history option 6 move forward move forward option 7 back option 8 is clear history printf clear history option 9 is exist option 10 is show current page show current page no new line to allow input as same line print of enter your choice Read an input from the std into choice if scanf is read the input percentage d comma unpercent choice is not equal to 1. Inform the user they enter an invalid menu selection. Printf of invalid input remaining characters on the current input line until new line while getchar is not equal to a slash no. This is choice, so we do not continue choice equal to 0 and skip the reset. Continue and end the if and call the getchar. Dispatch the choice switch case switch choice case 1 printf printf of enter URL read the line of text from std into URL fgets of URL comma size of URL comma std in remove the new line that fgets stored URL of str cspn of URL slash n is equal to 0 and user enter non-empty URL after new line if string length of URL is equivalent to 0 print the URL cannot be empty printf of URL cannot be empty and exit the case 1 Then if you call the visit function, visit page of URL and exit the switch case, break case to printf of enter
I don't like project, but project likes
to
me.
delete fgets URL size of URL
I
stt
avoid
step new line URL st- if user entered nothing if string length URL is equivalent to 0, print the URL cannot be URL cannot be and exit the cache to break and end if loop call the delete page URL end the break case to next case 3 call the display history of and break case 3 case 4 print the URL to search printed enter URL to search read inputs fget of URL size of URL std and skip the new line URL strcm URL check if empty input if string length of URL is equivalent to 0 invalid empty input print URL not be empty cannot be empty and exit the case 4 and then if call the linear search h of URL and exit case 4 case 5 call the bubble chart and exit the case 5 and case 6 call the move forward exit case 4 and case 7 call the move backward exit case 7 and case 8 call the clear history in the case 8 and case 9 exit printf of exiting and in the case 9 case 10 call the show current page in the case 10 then default and print the invalid choice invalid slash in the switch case and end do while loop while choice is not equal to 9 and return 0 close the main function here the output enter the choice one well google.com and enter choice one whatsapp.com display here the output and complete the project